Tonight, President Tinubu assures Nigerians of security gains back state policing. International Day of Epidemic Preparedness, UN urges new era of robust health defense. Plus, several travelers fear death as bomb explosion rocks Zamfara. Hello, good evening everyone, and thank you for joining us on Rstv World News. Of course, compliments with the season. We're still in the Christmas season. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is the task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. Housing is a basic necessity of human life. This is why the government at all levels attaches top priority to the development of this important sector. Here in River State, the Governor Siminala Ifubara-led administration has made a significant impact in providing shelter targeted at the low-income earners. In this report, Inamdo Lemini takes a look at the efforts of Governor Fubara in meeting the shelter needs of residents and people of the state within 2 years of his administration. His report.
It is on record that the Rivers State government under the present administration has distinguished herself in the housing sector more than any state government in Nigeria in this political dispensation and still poised to do more. This is evident in the construction of 1,000 housing units, a public-private partnership project known as the Greater Taft City that has been completed and commissioned. Not only that, the Rivers State government recently completed and inaugurated the permanent secretary quarters at Elimbu, an initiative that has been described as first of its kind in the history of Rivers State. Some residents of the state, including civil servants, while reacting to this issue, commended the Rivers State government for achievements recorded so far in the housing sector, but appealed to government to not only sustain the tempo, but expand the housing scheme to accommodate low-income earners, particularly civil servants.
A good development, about the first of its kind in Rivers State. We've never had it so good to have the middle class people, most especially at heart, and then carry out such project and program that they will benefit.
The low-cost housing scheme is a good one. It's a good program of Rivers State government. Our governor, our excellent governor, is doing so well to reduce the sufferings and the pains of civil servants all over the states. I think it will go a long way in helping the serving civil servants and those that are retired in service. I commend him for that.
Head of Federal Civil Service, Esther Jack, who spoke on government efforts and commitment to the housing sector, also expressed appreciation to government for the initiative and for giving priority to the plight of civil servants.
The essence of today's event is not the unveiling of physical infrastructures, but the affirmation of values and priorities. Your Excellency, it is obvious that you have made welfare of permanent secretaries a priority, and for this we say thank you.
Others expressed optimism that with increased investment in the housing sector by government and private sector, the issue of exorbitant and arbitrary hike in house rent in Port Harcourt and East Metropolis would be a thing of the past.
We need more of such projects. So if this 1,000 or so, 20,000 whatever comes on stream, it will accommodate more people. It will also ease the tension in the housing sector. And the landlords will begin to think twice about increasing their rent.
A real estate agent and land developer, East China, said for the first time under the administration of Governor Siminala Ifubara, all the obstacles hindering the ease of doing business in the land and housing sector has been removed, including late issuance of certificate of occupancy and other documents. He commended Rivers State government for the establishment of the Rivers State Investment Promotion Council that has been working hard to provide a conducive environment for investors in the housing and other sectors.
The new port city, which is a PPP between Rivers State and the Rainbow Heritage Group, has shown that the governor is really interested in housing and is really doing a lot. There's no other government in Nigeria doing 20,000 houses.
It is expected that with the appeals of the people, including civil servants, for the expansion of the housing scheme and the efforts of Rivers State government to attract and collaborate with investors, there is hope that housing for all would be achievable in Rivers State. Nnamdi Olimini, Rstv News.
Rumoria Elelewon Daughters Unity Forum of Rumoduwere Elelewon has ended their annual Rumoria Day celebration in a grand style with members of the community in attendance. Gospel Adele was at their town hall venue of the celebration and filed this report.
In her address, President of Rumoria Elelewon Daughters Unity Forum, Lady Victoria Welly, explained that the daughters of Elelewon were organizing separate programs within each community, but a time came when the forum was formed to house the three communities such that each community hosts all in a rotational system annually. According to her, the forum from inception decades ago, supported by leaders of the community, is yielding positive results and described the unity and teamwork as key to progress and peace. Lady Welly noted that the group believes in togetherness and determined to sustain the initiative of peace, unity, and progress. She added that the forum also honors mothers and sons of the community with awards who have contributed to the development of the community.
We have harmonized unity. We have built bridges where there were once walls and transformed acquaintances into sisters. Today, the daughters of Elelewon no longer walk alone. We walk together, hand in hand, heart to heart, bound by shared values and common destiny.
Paramount ruler of Elelewon, His Highness Eze Soniweli, appreciated the daughters of the community for their great impact for all-round development of the community. He advised parents to carefully monitor activities of their children and the company they keep. He explained that proper training and moral upbringing instill discipline and ensure that their children speak their language to avoid the extinction of their mother tongue.
I'm happy the Elelewon women who are married outside have put themselves together and then to exhibit our culture and traditions once every year. Today, Elelewon is 3 different autonomous communities, and then we're hosting this remote way. Last year was at Rumeheleze, and by next year we'll do it at Rumodani.
Chairman of the occasion, Jikanyele Ajoko, represented by Honorable Godwin Nanta, and some beneficiaries shared their views.
Our daughters are really helping matters. And with this formation of this association, it brings unity, it brings peace. A lot of progress is being achieved.
God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians that the ongoing recalibration of the nation's security architecture would soon yield results capable of restoring public confidence. The president gave the assurance during a meeting with a delegation of the Christian Association of Nigeria CAN, led by ex-president Archbishop Daniel Oko. In a statement issued by presidential spokesman Mr. Bayo Onanuga, President Tinubu said his administration remained committed to security sector reforms, including the establishment of state and community policing to address emerging threats across the country. He said state and community police would become a reality once the National Assembly completes the required legislative processes. As the world marks the International Day of Epidemic Preparedness, governments, health organizations, and individuals are reminded of the urgent need for a robust global health sector to combat ongoing disease threats and geopolitical instability. Established by the United Nations General Assembly in 2020, highlights the importance of prevention, readiness, and global cooperation in fighting future epidemics cannot be overemphasized. Key themes for this year's observance include strengthening health systems, particularly in vulnerable regions, and investing in resilient public health infrastructure, well-resourced laboratories, and supported healthcare workforces. The International Day of Epidemic Preparedness serves requiring continuous proactive investment in prevention and response. The federal government is set to deploy 7,000 forest guards in 7 pilot states. This comes after the completion of an intensive 3-month training program in the 7 pilot states of Adamawa, Borno, Kwara, Kebbi, Niger, Sokoto, and Yobe. The National Security Advisor, Neo Ribadu, disclosed this at the graduation ceremony of the guards who had been on training in Adamawa State today. He explained that the guards are expected to gather actionable human intelligence, support ongoing security operations, and restore state presence where it has long been absent. An unexpected number of travelers have been killed following a suspected bomb explosion along the Yatasha Dansadao Way in Maru local government area of Zamfara State. The police public relations officer of the Zamfara State Command, Yazid Abubakar, confirmed the incident to newsmen on Saturday. According to the PPRO, the bomb may have been planted by bandits to cause mayhem in the state. This is Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is the task we must accomplish. You can always watch Rstv News live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. And you can also click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. And in part 2, after the break, Thailand-Cambodia ceasefire begins after weeks of deadly clashes. And in sports, AFCON 2025, Super Eagles, Tunisia battle for AFCON last 16 spots tonight. We'll bring you details of these and more when we return from the break. Stay with us.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me, you show me, you show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
Good morning. Today's weather will be sunny with a high of 31 degrees.
Alexa, music please.
Playing workout music.
Striving for mastery? You need speed, precision, and clarity of purpose. They all add up. Talent is not enough. You've got to prove that you're able to take advantage of unlimited opportunities when they come. And to do that, you need plenty of data. Scratch that. You need unlimited data. And there's no better provider of unlimited data
Access granted
than your all-powerful Glow router.
Whether home or office, enjoy unlimited data on a Glow router. Dial *312#.
You know, I've got unlimited eyes.
Glow Unlimited.
I'm still watching.
There is something about this God.
Activating the unexplainable love of God.
Greater love had no man than this.
Greater love than no man,
That a man laid down his life for his friend.
You see, when God loves you, he fights your unseen battles. You are sleeping, you don't even know what is happening, but he's there fighting your battles for you. You are sitting in your house, he will raise a voice somewhere to be campaigning for you. Today, every storm in your life shall become still. The best way to find true love is to find God. Remember, God never sends you into a situation alone. He goes before you, he stands beside you, he walks behind you, he's always with you. All those that rejected you, as the Lord liveth, they must surely bow before you. When you have nothing left but God, you will discover that God is enough. God knows how long you have waited. Every second will be what at the end. So it doesn't matter how the devil have damaged your life now. Don't worry. God is about to remold you, repackage you, redesign you, and beautify you.
OPN, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me, you show me, you show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back. Thailand and Cambodia have agreed to an immediate ceasefire following a nearly 3 weeks of deadly border clashes that left dozens of people dead and displaced close to 1 million people. In a joint statement on Saturday, the defense ministers of both countries confirmed that the ceasefire took effect today. Under agreement, both sides will maintain their current positions on the front lines and allow displaced civilians and border communities to return to their homes. The statement also said 18 Cambodian soldiers detained by Thailand since July will be released once the ceasefire holds for 72 hours. Both countries further agreed to begin the removal of landmines in affected areas. Thailand's Defense Minister Nathapon Nakfanit described the ceasefire as a test of Cambodia's commitment to peace, warning that Thailand will exercise its right to self-defense under international law if the agreement is violated. And on the entertainment scene, popular actress and producer Iniedu has called out some cinema operators in the country over what she described as unwholesome and unfair practices surrounding the screening of her latest movie, A Very Dirty Christmas. Adebayo Joseph tells us more.
Taking to social media, the actress alleged that several cinemas deliberately altered the scheduled showtime of the film, relegating it to unfavorable hours when cinema traffic is usually low. According to her, this action negatively affected the film's visibility and audience turnout across different parts of the country. Controversial Nigerian entertainer Uche Maduagwu has tendered a public apology to singer Davido and his wife, Chema Adeleke, for trolling them on the internet. He made the apology in a video shared on his Instagram page, expressing regret for constantly making deliberate posts against the couple. Uche Maduagwu confessed that he was paid 2.5 million naira to troll the singer and his family on social media. Popular singer Ahmed Ololade Ashake won the hearts of fans on Christmas Day after uniting with daughter Zinat and her mother Adijat in a moment that quickly went viral. A video shared on December 25, 2025 captured the award-winning artist in a tender exchange with his daughter, holding her closely and planting a kiss on her cheek. Dressed in a simple black suit, Ashake appeared happy as Zinat, clad in all her denim outfit, clung to him with a smile. Adebayo Joseph, Rstv Entertainment News.
Right now, sports. The Super Eagles of Nigeria are set for a pivotal encounter with Tunisia's Carthage Eagles tonight, Saturday, December 27, 2025, in the second Group C match of the African Cup of Nations in Morocco. Kickoff is scheduled for 9 p.m. West African time at the Complex Sportif des Fers, a match that could secure a knockout stage spot for the winner. Sports correspondent Supriya Jaja is here live in the studio to tell us more about this all-important encounter between the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia and that of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Supreme Judge, welcome to this segment where you tell Rivers viewer what the encounter will look like. Now, let's cast your mind back to Tanzania Super Eagles and see how they performed. Would you say that the Eagles have a chance to put out a spirited performance tonight?
Well, the match against Tanzania, though Nigeria won that match, the Nigerian team didn't win convincingly. It was at one point in time, it was 1-1. Nigeria created more chances, dominated the game. They should have scored more goals, but they didn't take their chances. Tanzania came into the match. It took a brilliant goal from Ademola Lookman to break the Tanzanians' heart. But you look at this Tunisian setup, they beat Uganda 3-0. They're a very good side. They are also qualified for the World Cup. So Tunisia, they're not making too much noise about this match. They have lots of fans coming in from Tunis to Morocco to Fez to support their fans. So Tunisia will not lack fans. It's a very close match that anybody could get a win in this match.
All right, the Tunisian side is often described as the uncrowned African giant in football or something in Africa. Now, looking at the number of appearances by both teams, the Super Eagles have appeared about 17, 18 times or something. And then the Tunisian side has appeared 21 times. Now, if you look at it, juxtapose the number of times they have both appeared, do you see the Nigerian side, the Super Eagles side, as an underdog?
I think the Tunisians are underdogs here. There are no big stars, no Victor Osimhen, no superstar for this Tunisian side. Tunisia has not gone beyond the semi-finals of the African Nations Cup since they hosted it in 2004. Nigeria has been to the semi-finals, they've won the bronze, they've played the finals. And so Nigeria is fresh, they won the last AFCON in 2013, so Nigeria has a slight edge. But now we're talking about the Tunisian side that is building. They are going for the World Cup in USA. They are trying to use the AFCON as an opportunity to build for the World Cup. So they want big thing up next year in the World Cup. But Tunisia also want to win this match. They like to win this match, and a win for them will ensure that they have 6 points and automatically qualifies for the next round of the AFCON.
Goal scoring seems to have been left for Victor Osimhen on the Nigerian side. We have Elvis Achuri, which is also a goalmonger on the side of the Tunisian side. Now, do we expect, or should we expect, other goal scorers springing up tonight on the side of the Super Eagles if Osimhen will not play?
Absolutely. Victor Osimhen, for all his name, he's just scored 1 goal in the AFCON. He's won the African Player of the Year, but he's only scored 1 goal. At the last AFCON, he scored only 1 goal. In this AFCON, he's yet to score. So he contributes to the Super Eagles. He works very hard. But I think the Super Eagles should not depend on him. There's too much reliance on Victor Osimhen, and that's why Nigeria lost that match against Congo. Victor Osimhen was brought out in his first half of that match against Congo, and the Nigerian team was flat. So for Nigeria to do well in this AFCON, yes, Osimhen is the main striker, but there shouldn't be too much reliance on Victor Osimhen if Nigeria wants to get this AFCON done.
Yeah, the World Cup qualifiers was an abysmal outing for the Super Eagles, and Nigerians are expecting that the Super Eagles will compensate them by winning the AFCON 2025 this time around. Do you see the Nigerian side coming up victorious at the end of the day?
Well, the Nigerian Football Federation has actually
lifted the trophy, I mean.
The NFF has made it clear with the Super Eagles manager Eric Chell that they have to get to the finals of the AFCON. And so the target for Nigeria for this AFCON is the finals or winning. So anything short of the finals, the coach will likely be fired.
So on the side of the Tunisian side, we have Elvis Achuri, who is always wanting to score goals. Yeah. And then Victor Osimhen, who may not be playing tonight. Who and who do we expect will play Victor Osimhen's role? Victor
Osimhen will play. Just a breaking news for our fans. Victor Osimhen likely going to play. Ademola Lookman likely going to play. The match comes up at 9 p.m. today. But just to confirm to our fans that Victor Osimhen will be playing tonight against Qatar Eagles. Ademola Lookman is also likely to play. The team will come out very shortly.
Okay. So, what's your score?
2-1 Nigeria.
2-1 Nigeria. Nigeria will win. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it on our sports segment and the news. Supriya Jaja had just told us that the match will start at 9 p.m. Nigerian time. We do believe that Nigeria Super Eagles will make us proud. Right? Do you love and care about River State and a peace? Let's build and take out to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. And on to any news, a recap of some of the major stories. President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians that the ongoing recalibration of the nation's security architecture would soon yield results capable of restoring public confidence. As the world marks the International Day of Epidemic Preparedness, governments